to the big house, Michigan Stadium. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program.
So Michigan's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Western Michigan's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick completion on the out.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. To the ground to try to move the chains. Could be an alley. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Broncos are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. The short hands, it's Brooks. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pulls it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. They get to him as he throws. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how...
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Bears the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. It's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
The Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. All the way back to the 15. Quick step and go. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Wolverines offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Andrew Marsh. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. They'll move the tight end. Play action with Underwood.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this.
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. On the draw, it's Buckley. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Catch is made at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. The run inside. It's Marshall. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. Might have a chance. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the counter. Breaks the tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Underwood. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Play fake, Underwood. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Buying some time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then up with his legs to score that touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to beat him to the left. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Some misdirection with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Underwood on the play action. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Got him downfield. He's loose. Into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. Breaks into the open. He's now up to 70 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They're going to ride this running back, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. That's caught. It's Brooks. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. It's Lowry. He'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They go play action. Bryce Underwood fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Marshall. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Spins away from the defense. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The option, the keeper, knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the punt. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Running inside, it's Marshall. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Buchanan. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Finds his man. It's Marshall. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Using his feet, finding some room. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Lowry. It's complete to the left. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Got enough for the 1st. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground. A very productive 1st half here in the season opener. Turns it loose. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The run inside. It's Buckley. He's there to make the stop. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their 1st. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Sends it back in motion. Maybe some room here. Makes it past the marker. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. He lets it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Marshall. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the number 25 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Owls, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25. Now over to your game inside the Big House. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Going to the run to start this second half. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Underwood. Grabbed over the middle. It's Buchanan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds a little space. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. They'll run the counter. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And there's no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Play action with Underwood. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood. On the move, he fires. And they will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Fletcher. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking for a man, it's Lowry. A strike downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, fires downfield. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The give on the counter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Underwood to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Michigan! Rolled his way into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Running inside, it's Buckley. Picks up the first down. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Lowry. Bringing the heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And and the Broncos decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The run inside. It's Marshall. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Crosses the 45. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Quarterback will keep it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. Continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Motion from the wideout. They want to run this quarterback. Got a little grass. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This is a designed run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They marched 72 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Rush is on him. Got his man. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Petty. Steps away to find some room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. First carry of the season for this transfer. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Makes it past the marker. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterbacks to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Underwood. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Finds his tight end. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They boot it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Dropping back, it's Petty. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Powers through the defender. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They want that clock to run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. Pulled down for the tackle. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it and he's open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Everybody in the building thinking run, but how about the creativity by the coordinator? Late in the game, trying to get a 1st down. How do I get to the edge really quickly? Get the ball to somebody with speed. They give it to him quickly. They let him get outside, Palmer, and he ices this football game. Nice creativity by the play caller.
Yeah, it's just a good idea, too. Just give a guy with a ton of speed some space to go get that 1st down and win this game for your team.
Here's a little room there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.